or Tinubu, as the case might be. Eh,
YouTube live. Chopin, I'm gonna start a show. Where are you? Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready.
here we go, here we go. That's the only part I hear in this song. Here we go, here we go. That's smooth.
And we are here inside the grapevine. The crew is in for a Thursday morning. I'm Shukla Martins. This is Smooth Breakfast. And for the next half hour, we're going to be talking all things entertainment here in Nigeria, in the club, on the music scene, and then we go further. Joining me for this is the man in lilac, James Silas.
Yeah. Good morning,
Hey.
Lagos. Good morning, everybody. See, I'm terrible with colors. So when I got this T-shirt from my friend, we call him Rich Uncle, and he said, what color? I said, no, I'll just open my pack and then like, this has to be lilac. It looks like something between purple, something between and pink. And I said, okay, it has to be lilac. And thank God you just mentioned lilac. So yeah, I'm right.
My God.
Yes.
By
Horace,
way
how
of
did you feel
by
about
way
that?
of introduction, my name is Oris, and I'm wearing a black and white shirt. How did I feel about that? I have no idea what the man just said. Actually, what did
Colors you never
I
understand.
remember that, let me give you a short. Let me also give my own short story.
Oh my
I
goodness.
studied pharmacy in school, and we used to go to the lab back then to do all of these chromatographic things in chemistry. Anyway, and I remember that the girls in the class would always ask, "What color is this?" I mean, what's that thing called? Qualitative, whatever it's called. Anyway, different colors. They will ask, "What is this blue? Is this purple?" But those same girls in class, let them be discussing fabrics, and then everybody knows all the colors. I'm like, how come you guys never know the colors inside the lab? Outside here,
What
you
is
guys know
this?
all of that.
What is the meaning
Anyway,
of
that's my
this?
story. Good morning, Lagos, and good morning, Shokwe. Hi,
Oh my
James.
goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Oris. Great to have you on.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
People of Lagos, be you in any other part of Nigeria or the world, join us, join us. Join us on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Hi, YouTube. We're already up and running and we'll be taking
Sa.
your messages on the live stream. You can also send tweets in. We are at smooth981FM, hashtag grapevine981, and send WhatsApp messages in to 0809 4440982. Messages have already come through.
Shokwe,
Okay,
you
it's
might be
good.
the only one who has successfully ever said that thing that I can actually get the
The
numbers right.
number.
I have never ever, every session at least, everything I've ever since I was a kid, I just can never get the numbers right. I think, well, Shokwe has done it. She's quite,
You
very
know,
calm with it, So.
I don't know what to tell you. Thank you, thank you. My gosh, guys, my head is growing. It's growing. Okay, so we're gonna start off with music. As you can imagine, I've got new music in from Jazz Boy, and it's been what's like 7 years. So I don't even know.
7 years? What 7 years?
So anyway, this is Jazz Boy with "I Love You." Here we go.
Shokwe, what 7 years?
Apparently seven
Okuna
Seven
Wu.
years.
days, more like 7 days? Or
No,
you
hold
mean
on.
how long it's been released? It's seven
No, no,
days.
not.
I'm like, what, 7 years?
No, so
Of
when
him
I
putting
was,
out music or what?
yeah,
I
because
don't even
he
Oh,
know.
put
I
he
don't
put
know the
out
guy.
music 7 years ago
Folari, how
with
far?
Oh,
my
okay.
mic
Are
or
you still
something.
there?
So
Coyote Baker.
King
is he
Kyrie.
up there?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still there, but
Hey, Coyote. I was just
I
like,
can't
wait,
call
hold on. Is the
Yeah, the
ghost
rest
of the
the ghost
spirit
of
of
Kyrie is
Coyote
hanging,
here in the
hanging.
studio? He's like, I must reclaim my grapevine crown. Okay, so people, what do you think?
Gege. Eh. Gege.
Hype man James.
All right. Well, he's singing You're My Everything. Is he your everything? What do you think about the music? Let us know. 0809 4440981. Okay, so, gentlemen, this is new music coming from Jazz Boy. After a 7 year break, he released a couple of songs 7 years ago, Synchro and Idinlolo, and he's coming in with this self produced piece. What did we think about it?
Always.
And then the silence is in the studio.
I think
Which
the silence is a lot, but yeah, I shall attempt to put words to what the silence means. At least to my mind, I think it's a vaguely interesting production. Frankly, vaguely interesting. However, there is quite a lot of space for improvement when it comes to the songwriting. I think the second verse, which you didn't hear by the way, Lagos. Yeah, there are a number
That's
of
why it's called
lines.
the snippet. So go
Yeah,
and listen to the full thing.
there are a number of lines on that. I'm like, I'm not quite sure what it is. But I must also say this too, that if you listen to this on the kind of speakers we have at the studio here, you think it's an excellent piece of music. Even the lyrics, everything, because Smooth FM has like cheat code speakers. Let me just make that clear
You
to
know
everybody.
what? I can't even be for saying that because sometimes you'll be listening on your phone or on your laptop and you're like, I'm not sure about this. Then you come in and you hear it in full sound
And
and
it's
you're
just
like,
like, this is
wow.
the greatest song. This is Thriller, this is the greatest song ever
Yeah.
written. But yeah, but I think, yes, not quite sophisticated songwriting, but I think the production is kind of interesting. I just wish somebody with maybe stronger songwriting, stronger vocals had made use of the beats. But I mean, you take what you get.
Mm. James,
this is the first
now that
one.
you've passed it to Oris, we're passing it back
Yeah,
to
I mean,
you.
I'll take it. But I'm with always on this one because
First time ever. James.
this
James!
song.
This lilac shirt.
Hold
No,
on,
but
hold on,
seriously,
hold on, hold on, hold on. Where is it? Celebration.
We have that. What's that
Oh,
thing called in all of the primaries? Consensus candidate. This is a
but
consensus.
I don't actually argue with Oris. It's just that Oris is always on the left side when everybody's going right. So
This is not
on
even
this
fair.
one,
I'm getting attacked
I'm
now,
just,
suddenly.
I'm just being on his
Loris, why do
side.
you always somehow get attacked in every show?
No, if you
I don't
see,
know, man. I
talk
don't know. I
about
don't know,
bad
man.
news brown.
Haters,
Oris
haters,
is the bad
haters.
news brown.
But
So
James, you were saying.
this song, I mean, it's like one of those songs from the 80s, those Nigerian songs from the 80s. No disrespect for those songs, but
Yeah, I get
you
what you
just
mean.
know that it's not, even if this was a great production,
Yeah.
the delivery of the
Of the
artist, of the
yeah,
singer,
something is
just did not.
just
I mean, when you
amateurish
listen to the songs that we have, going making the rounds
right now.
right
Yeah,
now on rotation, you just realize that
this is
you can't put this
yeah.
on the. I mean,
It's a
there's
drop
no
in
way. I
quality
don't
of
know.
some sorts. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be like a turn off to to the ears when you put this on rotation with the kind of song
Oh,
that we have in town right now. Now, this is not taking
I mean,
anything
we
away
love
from
you,
the fact
Jazzy
that
boy. Let's
yeah, I mean, it's
let
not
me
taking
put
away
that
from the
out.
fact that the guy, is doing well for
Is there
himself,
exactly?
or
Yes.
more or less, this is an effort. But it depends on what you like when it comes to music. But of course, you can't. For me personally, you're not gonna find this on my playlist. It's not, it doesn't align to my. When it comes to scent and the skin, my pheromones. Is that what they
oh
call
my
it? This
gosh.
one does
Your
not align
perception.
to my
With his
sonic appeal,
pheromones. Oh my goodness.
if that makes any sense. So
Okay.
that's what it is, Sha.
It went beyond the cerebral and down into
Mm,
the skin and the pheromones.
what it
Okay,
is.
people, what about you? Just let me
Exactly.
know.
Yes. Lagos. What do you think?
I'm bracing myself, so send me whatever. Just send it. I'm
No,
braced up.
I'm sure people will still like it. To be honest, because like I said, there's something about Smooth FM playing these songs.
You
We
know,
try, we try. All right. And Cruz comes in and says, Chai, Oris has always been savage. Now, wow.
Can you just
Yeah.
imagine? Here we
yeah.
go. Good morning, Cruz. Hello to you too.
Akinyele, you just sent my name with like 4 question marks. I'm
wow.
not sure
What have you done,
why.
Shaka? What have you done this time?
I don't
So maybe
know.
you need to scroll up. Maybe you've not been reading his messages.
I
It
read
has to be
his,
something.
I literally read his messages during first day person. I remember that much. Anyway, it's okay. We move on. We move on to
Yeah.
what happened at the club with Burner Boy.
Hmm.
Which one of you is going to explain?
Like I wasn't there. Can I show you? I wasn't
I
there.
wasn't there
I'm not
too.
an accomplice. I wasn't there.
You went one of Burner's boys, as they put it.
Ah,
No? Okay. So James, like
Yes.
what went down, man?
tell us, please,
Well,
James.
yes,
We
nothing.
heard
Oh,
we,
the
you
news.
were
Oh, it's
around.
not,
You
the
were
way you were
around
asking
the
me,
area.
it's the news. They said there were gunshots. Shots were fired in the
Yeah.
club
Mm,
by
Allegedly by
Allegedly.
yes
by Burna
by
Boy's
crew,
friends.
somebody in his crew.
Somebody's in square here. So, and that story went viral
mm.
as
As
quick
it should, but as it
it
should.
should.
It
Yeah.
certainly should go viral.
So,
It's a ridiculous
I mean,
thing.
what do we have to say? First of all, in the court of law,
Which
I
is
don't
not
know
where we are.
if Burna
James.
should
Yo,
be.
James, this is the court of public opinion.
I don't-
Exactly.
yeah, that's why we're trading back to them. So I don't know if Burna can be held responsible or culpable for this story or for this situation for the
Well,
occurrence.
I would like to catch him for it, frankly. Just
Why?
catch.
Why would
Why
you like
him?
to
Mostly
catch
because
him?
I feel like this man is almost always in spaces like this, and I wonder why. What's that thing on Mario Balotelli's shit from years ago? Why always you? Why is it always Bonner? So I think that's, for me, that's the major thing. Like, if the news, or at least the rumors or the reports, say that it's somebody in his crew, which I can sympathize with. But my point is, why is Burna Boy always to be found in areas like this when he goes to the club?
No.
I think that's something about the man's character.
Now, here's the thing for me, because I feel like people cannot be responsible, well, unless they're responsible of incitement for their
Which you can't rule out, by the way.
employees. Yeah, we can't
We
rule it
can't rule
out,
that out.
but also we can't rule out that there are aliens just hovering above the earth ready to take it over. We
There we
can't
go.
rule things out. But what I'm saying that we can say is that unless they were actively inciting them, why are you trying to hold one person responsible for another person's actions? Now, so from according to the several eyewitness accounts, when people took it to social media, they said that there was this altercation with some other guys that before they shot at, or before the one of his people shot at the victims, that they scraped somebody's head, they scraped the person's head, then shot at him. So I don't know what that means, but just putting it out there.
Yeah.
But then this focus on
Yeah, but let's also
it's
remember.
Burner's people, and we have
Okay.
seen before other people's security and bodyguards being in altercations as well, and that kind of comes with the job, doesn't it? In terms of when somebody starts, whenever there's an altercation, isn't that when the bodyguard is supposed to step in?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well,
Yeah,
or
I
the
would
before
maybe.
and
Yeah. So.
yeah,
So.
to so that Brenner then doesn't get involved. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like, I mean, maybe you're right, and but I'm thinking that these things originate from somebody, from the most important person in the crew. I think that's how these things start. I wouldn't know, because I mean, I'm not a club goer anyway, but I think that's how it begins.
I don't know. I've seen your entourage.
Here we go. Anyway, whereas I think the main man has an issue with somebody in the club, and then to kind of like set things right, his people have to do something. But my point is Bonner is not the only star in this country. But I think if you look back maybe 3, 4 years, you'd find that a lot of these kinds of stories around, and people who are super famous in clubs, has this man in the middle. I don't think we've heard
Yeah,
anything
see, why
about
is there
Whiskey.
prevalence
I'm
of
like, why is Bonner always to be
Burner's
found?
name
And
in these stories?
let's remember again that this is not somebody who has shied away from stuff like this, even in his music. The song with Black Sheriff,
yeah,
what's the name? I think Second Sermon, the
yeah.
remix.
Second sermon, yeah.
I think the very last line of from Bonner Boy on that song is what's that? What's that in? I have to sing it to remember it. He says something about my guys.
They have guns,
They have guns, exactly, and they don't
something
have
license.
license.
Yes, that you
They have
don't
guns because we have money. They have guns and we don't have license.
Yes,
So and you hear that on the
And
song,
also, by the
and then
way,
we have this
remember the 5-year ban from the UK for
exactly for
the
so yeah
gang-related.
that violence. So
Mm.
I'm just saying it's kind of blends with this man's, I don't know, prior history.
or trails him every time.
Yeah,
Because
so I
he's
feel
always
like, yeah,
around
there's
that
something
environment.
about it. You say it in a song, you know your history. You in the UK, and you have this several times over the past few years. I think there's something just wrong fundamentally with Burna Boy and violence. Something is just not
Oh,
quite right.
wow. Well,
I said what I said. It's like I said exactly
Oris
that.
is standing by what he said.
I'm saying, yeah, I'm standing
Oris is
very,
not
yeah.
smooth FM.
Opinions expressed by the guest analyst are entirely his.
Yes, thank you, Oris. I see you've done this many times. This is why
Yes.
you have couches. Okay, so we got this message in from Ekene who says, so hold on, was the shooting in a club in Nigeria? Yes.
Yes.
It was.
Yes,
as
it
a matter
was
of
in a
fact.
popular one.
Very popular one.
Yes,
Check
yes.
it out. You see.
It's not far from here, by the way.
Now you know where here is, and we move on. So we've got to take a quick break, but then when we get back, we've got more. We'll be talking about the MTV Awards and a whole lot more. Keep it tuned and keep your messages coming in. We're up on youtube.com/smooth91
Where we never take a break, by the way.
Lagos. So yes, as we go into the break on air, we're gonna go into more on YouTube.
This is Burna Boy. Somebody, I feel like they just need to. In fact, I forgot. I should mention
up?
this. The 2K thing. 2K when he
Oh, yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
boys to beat up his fellow.
Allegedly.
Brother, well, again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Allegedly,
allegedly.
the PH. But that's what's his name. That Ghanaian noisemaker was saying.
Shatawale.
Shatawale was saying
Oh
that.
my god, you know what? I'm sorry, this is like Sharif, that Ghanaian noisemaker, Shatawale.
Exactly. What he was saying when they had the last exchange
Yeah.
online about how at the time Bonabo was running from the Nigerian police and came to chill in Accra.
Mm.
So I'm just like, this guy. Let's not try to like
But
I
and
don't know
that's the
whatever.
different one because I think the last one that's very 2K one. I think he
That's what I'm
went
saying. No,
to
I'm saying no. I'm
South
saying
Africa
that
also.
no, but you know that he had that thing with 2K.
Mm.
They got him for questioning. After a while, apparently, this he was off the scene for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that time in which he was off the scene for a while, that was the time apparently he went to Ghana, and that's when Shatta they kind of became at least friends
Closer.
initially before everything was finally spoiled. You get at that
No, no,
time.
no. I don't think that was the time.
I think that was the time.
No, this was way earlier. Sir. They've been
No,
friends like
no,
for a
no, no. It
while.
was when they did this song. Now he was saying because he shared the video of them
Oh,
doing that song Hosanna,
okay.
which was not. It's not a very very old song. It was when
Oh,
he around the time he released the just before I think it was either before or shortly after the second album on a
okay.
spaceship. So yeah, so that's actually recent history. It's not so
Oh,
old. It's not recent. It's actually recent history because he shared the video of Bona looking like a poor guy, and he was saying that he was the one that gave him the money he was holding.
mm.
You listen to that
Nice
stuff.
that
It was
video.
yeah, it was a.
So
I
guys,
saw. I
what
followed
I'm
it at the
doing
time.
right now on YouTube, you guys are being my mirror, and my hair is looking rather.
What are you
Is
talking
this
about?
left or right? That's left. This
Ah,
is right.
okay. I see what it is. No, she's watching herself on.
I'm watching
But
myself.
people are watching you too, please. Hey, can you guys see Oshokwe? Can you guys see what Oshokwe is doing in the studio, please? I hope they were not.
Oh,
What has happened? Were we?
oh. Guys, so we're having so much fun off air that I completely forgot to come back on air. But here we are. We're back with the grapevine. Okay. So, getting into your messages. Yes, up on WhatsApp, we've got this one in from. Oh yes, more from Ekene, who says, "Isn't owning a gun illegal in Nigeria, or did I miss the memo where it was legalized?"
That's why Bonner Boy says, they don't have license, but they can carry guns.
So, even if it is his friends that did the shooting, shouldn't the friend be arrested so he can explain how he owns a gun? Oh, and then, oh, sorry, Skene, not Ekene. I was looking at your other name that's on the left side of the screen. Sorry about that. Skene, thank you. And Tayo says, Burna Boy will not have his side of the story except in the cryptic message from his lyrics. Not praying bad, but Tupac and Biggie had public enemy persona, and we know how that went. Yeah, let's not pray.
But that was in the 90s. I think the world has kind of changed a little bit. I know Bonner thinks he's a throwback, but the world has kind of changed, and it's better for Bonner Boy to actually like pay attention. I think.
Oh, Lua Kemi, I'm still waiting for your message to load. I'm not sure why, but I've noticed something in the past couple of days with Olua Kemi's messages. Not trying to put you out there, but every time you send a message, we're waiting. I don't know what we've done. I think your phone doesn't like us. If you have another phone, send us that message from that phone, please. That would be great. All right, let's move on now. Into more stories. And we've got MTV Awards news, and there were some big winners. Euphoria was one of the big winners of the night with 4 wins, including Best Performance in a Show for Zendaya, whom everybody is in love with right now,
Yeah, fair,
including
true.
Tom Holland.
Well,
Okay.
even me, frankly, I saw
Yeah,
her
me
in a
too.
video yesterday. I was like, you know what? I see it.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a certain luminosity the lady has.
Oh gosh, luminosity.
I said what I said.
I love it.
I said what I said.
I love
Yes.
it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I like her for her off-screen
Antics.
yeah,
Just
antics.
yeah.
yeah, and just persona. I just like
Yeah.
her as the person that she is perceived to be on social media, because you never know what anybody does behind closed doors and once the camera is off. I don't know, but I think from what I have seen,
Yeah,
I just
seems
like
a
her.
pleasant, person.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I've never really considered the MTV Awards as anything serious, to be honest. I remember.
Well, it's fun though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean-
that's why I'm
Yeah,
just like,
it's not
okay.
serious.
We have categories like
Yeah.
best kiss, best fights.
Yeah.
James, why is your face looking like
It's
that when you
funny.
say that? It's great.
I saw best kiss. Like,
Oh.
okay, how do we check the best kiss?
So wait, which winners did you like?
Please,
Spider-Man.
I couldn't even be bothered to look at the thing. Just like, please, like,
Oh.
I'm looking for the Oscars.
Spider-Man,
I don't care
Zendaya.
about these other ones. These are subsidiary awards.
So you see what this is
I'm
my
a snob.
problem with
Big
Oris.
snob.
He's a massive snob. You are a massive snob.
Yes, so for me, it's like this. If it's movies, I'm paying attention to the Oscars. Music, the Grammys. TV, the Emmys. That's all I care about. All this other, I don't care. You've won. Okay, wait. Because think about it.
What about the Razzies?
how can you take those guys? I
Serious as
mean,
well.
I like to joke about it. That's all I do about that, just to make it fun about it, but nothing else. It's not serious. That's what I think. Like, these guys. So I mean, think about it yourself. If you asked any of these, in fact, there was this recent video I saw online with two very old Hollywood greats. And they were asking one of them, like, "Oh, how many Golden Globes have you won?" And she's like, "I can't remember." But everybody remembers the exact amount of Oscars they and their rivals have had. It's just
True.
how it works. And in all of the songs, you don't hear
Yeah.
people bragging about the MTV Awards or the
But
Billboard Award. They brag about the Grammys.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like there can't just be one, all right?
No,
And
I'm not
everyone
arguing. I'm
has
saying
a-
everything is fine. I just don't expect tourists to care too much about you. That's what I'm
Wow.
saying.
And I think that everyone has their flavor, right? Because yes, if you look at the Golden Globes, they're like the Oscars lush cousin that just is
Lush, because that's a great.
it's
See,
yeah.
that's a great word.
No, but
Lush.
I'm still gonna watch and see and look at what happens with the SAG Awards and all of that.
Oh yeah,
Just
okay, no, okay. I respect the SAG Awards actually.
praise God.
I do. At least for
Yeah,
actors,
yeah.
that's the Screen Guild one, right?
We had
Screen Actors Guild.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah, that's the
exactly. Yeah,
one.
I respect that one actually. But I'm saying that it's still like fire
Always-
number 2, number 3.
Always respects another one. I didn't think it would happen. I'm gonna go back to church. Thank you. Okay, we got your messages. Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
No further comments, please.
Thank
Continue.
you. Thank you. Tempo XL says, "Good morning, Grapevine team. Nigerian
morning,
music has
Tempo.
no time for artists with quality lyrics. Wait, actually, yes, Nigerian music has no time for artists with quality music, with quality lyrics. Such works lack the promotional strength. James knows what I'm talking about.
Of course.
Yeah. No, I
Tempo XL, of
agree.
course.
This is a very interesting path to go on. I think the issue with a song like the one we heard earlier is not merely that the songwriting isn't strong. It is that it's one of those songs that I think wants to have songwriting that is strong. You understand? There's a
Wants to
difference
have,
here.
but
Yes,
doesn't have.
it just doesn't have it. So if you heard a Whiskey song and you heard him say one of those is she tell me say whatever, you're like, here he goes again, and that's it. But if it was a song by say Brimo and it had that, you're going to be like, you're supposed to be serious, guy. What are you doing? So I think this is a song that has pretensions to being great, but it's just really a flat songwriting attempt. That's what I think. Sorry, Shokbe. Shokbe, you look like you are.
I'm not going to send my.
I am
work
just
to Orange.
forthright. That's what I am.
Yes, yes.
I'm just forthright. I'm just
I
forthright.
will not be sending my work to you for critiques. Thank you.
No, that's not even fair because I'm practically probably the best critic you guys have.
Yes, no.
Hashtag just saying.
Yeah, you can hashtag just say. What I'm saying is my heart is tender.
No, I know.
needs
That's the
good
thing. If you send it to me, I wouldn't tell it to you like this.
Okay.
If Jazzy Boy
Yeah.
was here, I will certainly not speak like this because I have to respect the artist.
No. Can't do that.
James, you will hold my hand.
Yes.
But actually, when it comes to critiquing, yes, Oris really is. He really is one of those.
Yay, thank you, Shock Man.
And just my heart is still beating. That's it. Oluwakemi says, please, this song is what. Oh, look, Oluwakemi is
Even worse.
is worse than Oris, saying, please, this song is whack. Why does violence always trail Burner Boy? It's always him. And congrats to Zendaya. Oris, so you respect the SAG Awards. Please don't diss the Golden Globes, says Oluwakemi.
Please. like Shokwe said, lush cousin.
Lush cousins are fun. I'm just saying that. And Tosan says, this is Burna Boy's MO. This was why he was banned for some years in the UK. Congratulations to Zendaya. She really did well in Euphoria. And Oris, don't be a hater.
I'm never a hater, just a truth teller, actually.
And
All I am.
Skinner says, so Oris, I hope I spelled it well, with an S actually. Which award
How did you spell
in
it? Sorry.
Africa? Oris, like
With a T.
you're the Ritz, man. Yeah. So
So Oris, Oris.
Yeah.
Easy.
So Skinner says, which award in Africa or Nigeria do you regard?
The head is.
I think for Nigeria, frankly, there's nothing else but the Eddies. But like I say this all the time, it has structural issues. I think sometimes they care too much about commerce than art, and that's my biggest problem with the Eddies. Big problem with the Eddies. That's why I think that we probably did not want to like shake them up.
Yeah,
But for
BCS.
now, it's them.
MVCA is not in your.
Yeah. Oh, so here's the thing. For film in Nigeria, we have this like a dichotomy of some sorts. The guys who are serious in quotes, kind of let's say the Oscars, are supposed to be the AMAs, AMAAA. That's the Academy Movie Awards or whatever. That's what they are. MVC are pretty much like the MTV. What I mean by that is there's viewers' choice mostly. you know. But in terms of glamour, they have such a huge amount of money, and so they can be, you know. So that's why people flock to them. But actually, the AMAs are supposed to be
More credible.
Oscars. But the problem is the AMAs are not just for Nigeria, they're for Africa. MVCA says they're for Africa, but we know the truth about that.
I'm just singing in the background. Scanner says, "What? Headies care." Huh, I
Yes,
refuse to
man.
say
That is.
anything.
But there's no
And
other one now. Yeah, I would like Senate to
Who
tell
else?
us what else is
Who else?
what else is there in the
Who else
music
do you
in
have?
Nigeria. There's nothing else. There just isn't anything else.
and Xavier, you keep sending these names. I'm not going to read them out because I refuse to murder names on air. I don't want to be done for no crimes, thank you. But he does call you a bitter drink, Oris. He says, Oris, I can, I can put that one in. Oris, I can bet
Xavier.
any amount in bitcoins that if you put out a song, wow, not one good review will come out of that.
Oris
Well,
doesn't sing, by the way. He writes, and he
well,
writes excellently well. If I might say that myself,
well, I was
excellently.
about to say, yes, you are right, Xavier, because Oris don't sing.
I don't sing.
Yeah, that's that much we know. Okay, so going back to our stories. Oh, by the way, you went to. I see what James. You're right. He goes left. He goes left. You
What did I
dragged
do?
that MTV award story and went left with it. But I want to say
That's
that
not even fair.
I want to say that the
You want to
category.
bring it right back.
Yeah, I'm bringing it right back.
Bring it back. We bring it
But
back again.
the category
Alright.
I was
Happy about.
yeah, I was here for the hookup, man. I was like, okay.
Who are the?
And it was Euphoria that was the winner
Oh,
once
okay,
more
okay,
in
fair
Here
enough.
for the Hookup. But it had Never Have I Ever, Mindy Kaling on that. Pam and Tommy, Sex Life, and Sex Lives of College Girls. Here for the Hookup, guys. That's what the category is. And okay, so now we're bringing politics back in. This season is like
We cannot
politics
avoid it, please. We cannot
cannot
avoid
leave
it.
the grapevine. So Timi Dakolo has actually called out the APC for using his song at their presidential primary without his permission. One of the songs that we heard over the many hours that we're watching this thing live, and another one, Buka. I was going up and down because I was like, okay, yeah. So, what did you guys?
Who was even the DJ really? I mean,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
DJ
We should
was
that
part of
guy.
the
Yeah,
I
that
think
highlights
DJ,
of the day.
If we only knew that guy's name, that guy would have crazy requests, man.
DJ Benny,
He has-
that's his name.
That's his name. Oh,
It
I
was
didn't even know.
trending, man.
I just saw the DJ trending on Twitter. I didn't even see
I
the
didn't
name.
check, you know,
But yeah, I
I-
think the guy is great, and I think he should have a lot of people who are like, come for my party and whatever it is.
I mean,
But as to the
Because
substance
you
of,
see, I really love that. Because Buga, you know the lines in Buga, right?
Yeah.
Wake up, don't sleep, collect your money. He was like, "Hello."
You think-
am
you
I
think-
talking to you or am I
as
talking
I was
to you?
wondering, I was wondering that you think it was an act of subversion.
Well, you can
subtle
only
subversion.
hope. Life is about hope.
Oh, like
You know how it is. Some of these DJs, or maybe I'm just saying, I'm assuming that he just felt like maybe they won't even really pay attention to.
that's what I'm
He
saying
probably
exactly.
won't pay
So was he on
attention.
our side
But
or
he
was he on
was
their
more
side?
of on our side,
He
like
was on our side, yeah.
guys, this is entertainment for you all. So, but I also saw one video of this guy performing. What's his name? Small Doctor.
I think
I
that older.
don't
No,
know
that's an
if
older
that
one.
was part of.
It's an
I
old
think
one.
it's old
It's
one.
a-
Okay, so
yeah,
but
it's an old
actually,
one.
when I saw that video, I was
The
wondering.
Buhari
wait.
Jamas online, right?
Yeah, it was really funny.
It's from way back. But yeah, the Tim Dakolo thing, I think to me is, I don't know, man. I'm not even sure where to start from. Is it the playing his music publicly? Is that the problem, or is it an issue of like, does it mean he's supporting somebody? I'm trying
He
to
said,
understand what
"Why
his
use
thought
an
is.
artist's song without their permission in a rally or a campaign? The things that these people get
When
away
he
with."
goes to, I mean, I think this is a very hypocritical statement, frankly. Or I'm not sure where it's coming from, so maybe I'm wrong actually. But I think if Timmy goes to ShopRite, for instance, or one of these stores, I wonder if it's a thing that he cares about.
That they're
If
playing his
or
music?
yes, public, or if he goes to a bus stop and something and hears a song, does he feel the same way? Because I want because it's kind of the same thing, unless he's worried about the association. At which point it will really be hypocritical because just months ago he had that thing where he said he would perform for anybody and take his money and go home.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what's exactly your issue? Is it the copyright part?
He didn't take
Or
his
is it
money
the
and go
association?
home. I think you forgot the second part of that statement.
How do you mean?
Perform for anybody, take my money and go home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So I just want to understand what his issue is. Is it a copyright problem or a permission thing? Is it a legal thing?
Yeah,
or
I
is it a thing of association? Like they'll think that I am for you, meanwhile I'm not actually for you. I need to understand that because, like I said, this man said months ago that if he performs for somebody, I mean, it doesn't mean anything. We're trying to say that, you know what, it doesn't mean anything if I just want to take my money and be going to my house. So is it a money
The
problem?
part I missed was I don't know if they played that song before they started the whole thing. You know that's a song. Was it that his Nigerian song that the Great
I
Nation or
think
something?
I wasn't. I mean,
If
you
that
say
was the
Sharid,
song
I
that was
wasn't really
Listen,
watching.
man, I tuned in late because I had to do some stuff, so I'm not sure. The one I knew
The
of
thing was
was
forever on
Bugatti.
TV.
I'm
Please,
telling
I'm not.
you,
I'm
I
not
was
trying to
zoning in
stay.
and out, so I'm wondering if it's one of the times I zoned out that it played.
So maybe they
But
played
there
like
you
a
go.
theme song before they started their show.
So
Maybe, or maybe I think as each contestant showed up, contestant showed up, they played a song. I think that was the point at which they played one of his songs, and then he was like,
So would that be
and then we
APC
saw
or the
the
DJ?
winner of Mr. APC. Thank you, gentlemen. So Cruz says he didn't get paid. That's all.
"Oh, so it's a
And
money thing."
and he also says, and he also says, Shukwa, please off Oris's mic. We only want to hear from James for the rest of the show. Kilo Day. Well, Cruz, I'm gonna do just that. I'm helping you out, but really, I'm offing his mic only because it's the end of the show.
Wow.
So
Chopper's
make
on the
sure.
road too.
So yeah, it's still Catch Your Wrist on Twitter and
Yes,
Catch Your Wristgram on Instagram.
but this time it's not really the action towards Oris. Oris is catching people left, right, and center. That's actually, I think that's really where the catch came from. So find him up there, catch him back.
Yes, James Sellers, also James Sellers on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all other social media platforms, including Clubhouse. Holla at me, let me know from Grapevine. I'll holla back.
Exactly, Cruz, holler at me actually. Let's take the fight off air.
Uh,
Okay, make I see what you're saying.
okay,
there.
and
Take some after.
that's that for the grapevine, except for this one last thing. Tokoni Douglas says, Oris, you're wrong. There's nothing hypocritical about it. It's obvious the issue to me raised is a copyright issue. What's wrong is
It's
wrong.
it's not
Goodbye.
obvious. Sorry.
So I have a maker on my live saying that
Who's Emeka?
they played one of my on my live said they played his song after Downfall Driver. Okay, I missed a part.
Oh,
So, but
That
was
never
that-
performed
was
there
that the
now.
problem?
They performed live actually. Well, not one of
That
them.
never-
Yes, yes. The
on
the
Ada
surviving
APC